It was the year 2055, and the world was buzzing with excitement over the discovery of a portal to a parallel universe. A team of scientists and explorers was assembled to travel through the portal and make contact with whatever lay beyond. I was one of the lucky few selected for this historic mission. My heart raced as I stepped through the portal, unsure of what to expect on the other side. To my surprise, I found myself standing in a bustling city that was far more advanced than anything my own world had ever known. Everywhere I looked, I saw towering skyscrapers, sleek flying cars, and flashing holographic displays. But despite all the technological wonders around me, I couldn't help but notice that something was missing. Everyone I encountered seemed to be going through the motions, like robots going about their daily routines with no real purpose or joy. It wasn't until I encountered the aliens themselves that I began to understand what was really going on. They were a highly advanced species with intelligence far beyond our own. But as I conversed with them, I couldn't help but notice that something was off about their society. For one thing, they had no concept of love or empathy or compassion. These emotions simply didn't exist in their world. They saw humans displaying these traits, and they were intrigued by them. But they couldn't comprehend why anyone would want to feel that way. As I delved deeper into their culture, I realized that this emotional void had some serious consequences. Their society was ruthlessly efficient, but also cold and sterile, and their relationships were based purely on mutual benefit, with no room for genuine connection or intimacy. And as I began to dig even deeper, I discovered something truly alarming. Their technology had advanced to the point where they were able to genetically modify themselves, eliminating any traits that might lead to emotional instability or irrational behavior. In other words, they were trying to engineer all emotion out of their species in order to create a perfectly rational, perfectly efficient society. It was a chilling realization, and one that left me deeply disturbed. As I wandered through their gleaming cities, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was fundamentally wrong with this world. They had achieved so much, and yet they were missing out on the essence of what made life worth living. And so I made it my mission to help them see the light. I showed them what love, compassion, and empathy were, and I tried to explain to them why they mattered. It wasn't easy. Their minds were so entrenched in their own way of thinking that it was hard to get through to them. But little by little, I saw changes taking place. They started to understand the value of human emotions and began to experiment with ways of incorporating them into their own lives. It wasn't a perfect transition by any means. There were setbacks and challenges along the way, but I could see that they were moving in the right direction, and that gave me hope. As I prepared to return to my own world, I felt a sense of deep satisfaction. I had made a difference in this strange and fascinating parallel universe. And I could only hope that the changes I had set in motion would continue to ripple outwards, inspiring others to explore the power of emotions and the value of love.